All right, welcome back for problem number 3. So this is our green problem that we're starting with. And I'm going to go ahead and record this problem right in the spot for number 3. So we have 8 plus 4 divide by 2 times 3. And I'm going to go ahead and write my steps, G, M, A. So I'm going to be surveying my problem for any grouping symbols. So as I look carefully for the grouping symbols, I don't see any. So I'm going to go ahead and cross the G off. There are no grouping symbols, so there are no grouping symbols to solve first. The next thing that I'm going to be looking for is the symbols. I see an addition symbol, a division symbol, and a multiplicative symbol. And since I do see 3 symbols, I'm actually going to go ahead and draw 3 lines for solving, because that is something that we're going to be wanting to pay attention to, because it will help us be able to solve it in the proper order. So the next thing in my lineup would be multiplicative actions. I see division and I see multiply. So whenever I have both, I have to think about which one do I see first when solving left to right. So I started the left, I moved to the right, and I see that 4 divided by 2 is the first thing that I want to do. So 4 divided by 2 is going to give me the number 2. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into place right there in the middle. That means all of the other actions, the times 3 will slide down and the 8 plus will slide down. So this will actually be my second line of my problem. Again, we have no grouping symbols. I'm still looking to see if we have any multiplicatives. So my choices are to add or to multiply. And of course we would want to multiply next. So the next piece would be to say 2 groups of 3, and 2 groups of 3 is the number 6. So we're going to put that into place, and that means that the 8 plus will just slide on down, just like that. Okay? And finally, there's only one action left, which is to take 8 and add it to 6, and when we do that, we get the answer 14. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide my pieces over, and I'm going to record all of this in box number 3. So that I'm solving carefully and checking myself. So we said we would divide the 4 by 2. We got the answer 2. We slide down the multiplication sign. We slide down the number 3. We're going to slide down the 8, and we're going to slide down the addition sign. So these pieces are recorded. The next thing we would want to do would be to find our multiplicatives. So 2 groups of 3 is 6. We're going to slide down the adding sign and the 8. And finally, we added 8 plus 6 to get a total of 14. We're going to box that in. All right, I'll see you back for our last problem. That will be the blue problem.